Welcome to EDU World Space.
Find the mass and the center of mass of the given solid and the given density function. So the mass can be computed as the triple integral over the density function. So we have the mass is going to be the triple integral. The density function is just 4. Okay, and then we want to take the triple integral over the solid. Okay, so the solid is given here. Okay, so we can see that the x is ranging from 0 until we hit the plane. Okay, so x will be ranging from 0 until we hit the plane, which will be 1 minus c. Okay, once we have done the x variable, we can switch it onto the yz plane. Okay, on the yz plane, we can see that the z is going from 0 until it hits the parabola 1 minus y squared. Then the y is going from -1 to 1. Okay, so we can integrate this. So it'd be -1 to 1, 0 to 1 minus y squared. Antiderivative with respect to x is just 4x, evaluated from x is 0 to x is 1 minus c. Go -1 to 1, 0 to 1 minus y squared. Plugging in 1 minus c, I'm going to get 4 minus 4z. Plugging in 0, we get 0, dz dy. So this is the integral from -1 to 1. And to differentiate with respect to z, we're going to get 4z minus 2z squared, evaluated from z is 0 to z is 1 minus y squared. Okay, if we plug in 1 minus y squared, I'm going to get 4 minus 4y squared minus 2 times, when I square 1 minus y squared, I get 1 minus 2y squared plus y to the 4th. If I plug in 0, I'm going to get 0. So this is the integral from -1 to 1 of, let me just take this part out. So this will be -2 plus 4y squared minus 2y to the 4th. Okay, so it's 4 minus 2 is 2. These cancel, and then we get minus 2y to the 4th. So that's going to be 2y minus 2/5 y to the 5th from -1 to 1. So that's 2 minus 2/5 minus -2 plus 2/5. Two minus 2/5 minus -2 plus 2/5. And be 16/5. All right, now we're going to calculate the center of mass. So the x coordinate is 1 over the mass, so 5 over 16 times the integral over the region of x times the density. Okay, so it's going to be a very similar calculation to above. So instead of doing it by hand, we'll do it with the calculator. That's 5 over 16, integral -1 to 1, integral 0 to 1 minus y squared, integral 0 to 1 minus c of 4x dx dz dy. Got 5 over 14 is our answer. we're going to do the same thing for y. 1 over the mass, integral over the solid of y times the density. We get 0. Okay, and lastly, 1 over the density, integral over the solid of z times the density. Okay, and that's going to be 2 over 7. Okay, so the center of mass is 5 over 14, 0, 2 over 7.